Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dazzie's top 20 selling comic books of the week, episode 60. Today I'm going to be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week of the 14th of February 2020. Since coverprice.com came on the scene, they have become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. Here is this week's top 20, guys. As always, let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Starting in at number 20 on our list, guys, is a nice Bronze Age book. Now, there is rumours of a Dark Avengers series coming soon, and that is helping the newsstand version of Moonstone's first appearance to trend, and that book is Incredible Hulk, issue number 228, guys. Pretty cool cover. Can't beat the Bronze and Silver Age for covers, I don't think. Well, it sold 12 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 172%, and a high sale raw copy went for a nice $21. Number 19 on our list, and we're sticking with Marvel, guys. And of course, we are getting a Venom 2 movie very soon. And of course, we are getting Carnage as the main villain alongside Shriek. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's new pictures come out with Woody Harrelson, and he's not sporting the big ginger afro anymore. He has got a pretty much a nice little crew cut, I guess you would call it. But that book 361 is out of the range for a lot of people right now. So they're turning to 362 and 363. And the third appearance of Carnage is our next book. From 1992, Amazing Spider-Man, issue 363. A book that sadly I do not own, but I certainly wouldn't overpay for what is effectively just a third appearance. It sold 22 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 96%, and a high sale raw copy went for a nice $34. Like I say, everything Carnage and Venom is starting to heat up again. Now, number 18 on our list is a book I did a hot comic book alert about, I think, a long time ago. It's a book from 1986. The book in question, The Vision and the Scarlet Witch, issue number 12. This is the birth and first appearance of Scarlet Witch and Vision's twins, Speed and Wiccan. And of course, they're rumoured to be in the WandaVision Disney Plus series. I think their cribs were shown in a little teaser trailer. And they are then expected to lead the way into a Young Avengers show or movie. And this book sold 10 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 230%, and a high sale raw went for $34.99. I paid £3 for mine. And of course, Speed is Thomas Shepard, and Billy Kaplan goes on to become Wiccan. This is the issue where Scarlet Witch gives birth to the children. Yeah, good book. Number 17 on our list needs no introduction. Ultimate Fallout, issue number 4. Probably the most consistent book on my top 20 now, and which is my 60th episode. Well, of course, we all know what it is. It is the first appearance of Miles Morales, aka the Ultimate Spider-Man. It's also the issue where Reed Richards becomes the Maker, a turning point where an evil Richards explains his new philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. We've had Spider-Verse, fantastic animated film. We're getting the sequel, of course, and he is rumoured to be coming into the MCU at some point. Well, this book sold 26 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 90%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for a whopping $427. I've said it before, I paid £13.90 the day the movie was announced, which was the 8th of March 2018. Mine's probably about a 7.5. More than happy with that. Passed on a second copy just the other week for about 40. Number 16 on our list, and we're still staying with the Spidey theme from 1992, Spider-Man 2099, issue number 1. Now I'm hoping to get this signed soon. I can't remember who it's going to be by, but I think it might be Rick Leonardi. That's going to be at the Portsmouth Comic Con. I mean, I'm going to one of the better ones this year for the first time. Now, Spider-Man 2099 will play a big part in the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, because of course he appeared post-credits in the first film. And his first solo title is starting to pick up. It sold 11 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 218%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $80, guys. 80. I paid £2.75 for this back in the middle of 2017. So there's a load of minor first appearances in this, but like I say, his first solo title. Of course, he appeared first in Amazing Spider-Man issue 365. Up next on our list is a book that I don't own, but I've seen it so many times. Well, the book in question comes from 1993, and it's an Image title. Here's the book. We all know it, guys, don't we? It is The Max, issue number 1. Yeah, we've had some news, haven't we, in the last few weeks or so. And the regular issue is still selling well, as is the Ashcans. The book is trending, of course, due to the announcement that Channing Tatum and Roy Lee are co-producing this into some sort of content. It sold 18 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 162%, and at a high sale, Raw went for $22. Yeah, so still very affordable. I see these in dollar boxes all the time. That is The Max, issue 1 from 1993. Number 14 on our list. It's a book I just picked up from 1985. There, of course, like I said, we had the Disney trailers for Loki and WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Well, the Disney Plus teaser showed Loki in a prisoner suit that had the letters TVA. And this has led to many people speculating, including myself, that this stands for the Time Variance Authority. I made a hot book alert about it, and now I've gone out and got it. Their first appearance in this issue caused a $1 book effectively to spike, and spike hard. Thor, issue 372. It sold 18 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 162%. And a high sale raw copy went for $17. I paid £6.24 for this. You don't get many pink covers, do you? It is a nice cover. But the Time Variance Authority, the TVA, are the watchdogs of the time stream. So expect to see them in the Loki TV show. Now, number 13 on our list, there's an interesting one, and it comes from 1983. The Origin of Galactus went hand in hand with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur issue 28, as his origin is now directly tied to Omnipotentis. Yeah, we said it right. And he's also in the current run of Thor and rumoured to show up in MCU's Phase 4 at some point. The book in question, like I said, 1983, is Supervillains Classics. Supervillain Classics. And this is the Origin of Galactus. Supervillain Classics, issue number 1. The Origin of Galactus. Yeah, I don't expect many of you to have that one, guys. That is a new book on me. And it sold 20 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 153%, and a high sale raw went for $30. Now, up next is a nice old bit of Silver Age, and it's from Marvel, and it is heating up. I have speculated before on this. This is the first appearance of Clint Barton's brother, Barney Barton, better known as the villain Trickshot. And he appeared in this book, guys. Avengers issue number 64. From the very first volume. The first appearance of Barney Barton, Hawkeye's brother. Well, like I say, rumours are he is going to be appearing in the Disney Plus Hawkeye series. And the book sold 11 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 306%. And a high sale CGC 9.0 went for $85. And that leaves us number 11 and the first runner-up to our big top 10. And it is a book that's just come out. I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. The book in question, Lois Lane. Issue number 7, the first cameo appearance of the Kiss of Death, who is a mercenary. Well, the book sold 23 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 154%, and a high sale raw copy went for $16.95, guys. So, we're into the big top 10. Struggling a little bit, I am. I reckon I'm going to get better. Starting in at number 10, it's a book I made a hot comic book alert about. We are getting a Black Adam film at some point, and speculation is that we are getting the first appearance of Cyclone in that film, Maxine Hunkel. And she first appears in Justice Society of America, issue number 1, and that comes from 2007. Great cover. I think it's an Alex Ross, if I'm not mistaken. And the book sold 21 copies with an average raw price of $13.36. Like I said, it's also the first appearance of Citizen Steel, who's in Nathan Haywood from the Legends of Tomorrow TV show. But like I say, Cyclone is rumoured to be appearing in The Rock's Black Adam movie. We've also got the first appearance of the second Liberty Bell, the third Miss America, Rebel, and the fifth Wildcat. A good book. I paid £3 for mine, early 2016. Number 9 on our list is a book I made a hot comic book alert about. It has been optioned by Blue Ice Pictures. Blue Ice Pictures. It comes from Boom Studios. And I know very little about it, other than it's called The Spire. If you watch my hot comic book alert, I do go into a little bit more information about that one. But that one has just been picked up, like I said. Now, what can I tell you about it? Well, it sold 11 copies with an average raw sale now of $12. I've noticed they are going up, that book. Going to have a very low print run coming from Boom. Number 8 on our list. And again, we are sticking with Lois Lane. But this time, a rather striking Yasmin Putri cover is the variant for Lois Lane, issue number 7. Like I said, the first cameo appearance of the Kiss of Death. It sold 22 copies, that book, with an average raw price of $6.59. I don't buy new books, but this one's got me interested. Number 7 on our list, and we've had news of late that the Captain Marvel sequel may have an X-Men character as the villain. Just like the comics. I've read the comic, it was great. And the character, of course, is Rogue, and she first appeared in Avengers Annual 10. Yeah, I had a couple of copies of this, sold one off. Well, that news has caused this book to sell 41 copies with an average raw sale now of $61. It is a thick book, it is an annual, and it is annual number 10 from Avengers. Looking forward to that. Can't wait to see the X-Men characters come in. Number 6 on our list. The film I'm most excited for, I think, out of all of the announced ones, is The Suicide Squad from James Gunn. And he's putting together a real cool roster of characters in that movie. And one of the characters is being played by John Cena. Now, I'm not the biggest John Cena fan as an actor, but he's certainly putting himself out there. He seems to be in everything these days. He is playing the Peacemaker. Now, the Peacemaker originally appeared in Fighting Army, is it? Number 5 or something from Charlton Comics. Very hard to get. But the new Peacemaker appeared in Blue Beetle, issue number 3 from DC Comics. There we go. This book is now heating up, guys. Be on the lookout for this one. In cons, I'm sure this one can be found in dollar boxes. The news of John Cena playing the Peacemaker moved 15 copies with an average raw sale now of $14.61. Like I said, the new Peacemaker. Number 5 on our list. Surprised to see this in my LCS still. And the variant was there too. And of course I picked them both up, but I wasn't allowed both. Yeah, probably still be there next week. But this was a very hot book a couple of weeks ago. And it is based on an animated series that is on Netflix. The book in question that comes from Oni Press, Agretsuko, issue number 1. Now this book sold 45 copies, which is crazy, with an average raw price now of $9.41. I paid £4 for mine. And like I said, this is a CJ Cannon cover. The variant I was not allowed. I had a quick look at that series. Crazy. Not for me. Right, number 4 on our list. And we are going with some Lois Lane. And Lois Lane is heating up. This is the Kimon Shirahama variant, and this is for issue number 8. This is the first full appearance of the Kiss of Death. Like I said, an assassin. And I picked this one up just the other day. Paid £5 for it. My mate in my shop said, "What do you want to give me for it?" I thought I'd offer a little bit more above cover, because this is now a £12 to £15 book. It sold 22 copies with an average raw price of $12.33. Hope you managed to get a copy of that. I know Midtown Comics been cancelling a lot of orders on these books. I think it was my good friend Lewis Comic Vantage. He ordered 10, got 1. Not very good service. And then we move on to number 3 on our list. And number 3 is there's a lot of rumour and speculation that drove this book up quickly. And my good friend Jim's Comics making an announcement, and suddenly these books were on fire. Now, rumour has it that it ties in with the current Donny Cates Thor Black Winter storyline. And the book in question is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, issue number 28. The first appearance of Omnipotentis. You have to say that slowly. Omnipotentis. This has a very low print run, as do a lot of these Moon Girl books. Is a Marvel Legacy tie-in. I was fortunate enough to find this in a charity shop with all of the keys for £1.50. But the book has sold 23 copies of late, and now the average raw sale is $38.74. Big prices. This character seems to have a big future. Number 2 on our list, and like I said, we've got the Disney Plus teaser trailers for the Marvel shows, and the colourless Vision was seen in the Marvel Plus trailer, and that has made the first appearance in this issue. Heat Up, West Coast Avengers, issue 45. That is our number 2 book this week, guys. And this book sold 30 copies with an average raw price of $12.04. I paid £2.50 for mine. But mine is not the best of Nick, so I'd like to upgrade at some point. Like I say, the first appearance of the White Vision. And there's a ton of minor keys in this. But you get the origin of Wonder Man and the origin of Hawkeye retold as well in that book. So it's a good one. Classic cover. And number 1 on our list, I have shown several Lois Lane books. And number 1 is a cool looking new character. Lois Lane, issue 8, the regular cover, the first full appearance of the Kiss of Death. Basically a woman who pulls her face off and is left with a skeleton's face. Pretty cool assassin, stroke mercenary, and that is it, guys. That is our top 20. I hope you did well. I think I've done okay this time round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50%. Come on, Dazzie. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, all that jazz. It means the world to me. Bye for now.